after about, we've got 3 great calls here. We started the campaign up in about 3 weeks ago, and, we've had 3 calls that we've had more calls than that. I'm sorry. We've had three jobs that are closing and several more that are positive and in the works. So,
So I'm with here Scott Rasmussen, owner of Arizona Roof Experts. I have him with me today because he's one of our very, very well-performing clients. And how long have we been working together, Scott, so far?
oh, a few months, right?
Well, yeah, a few months. We met a few months ago too, but I think officially, yeah, the campaign's been going on for a few weeks. And
Yeah,
yeah, just tell about,
true.
I guess, tell us to the audience, like how results have been for you so far, kind of how things got started and how you felt
Yeah.
your experience has been with us.
So I did quite a bit of research to find a company that could help me with marketing. And as you're aware, there's not a shortage of companies that are willing to do that, but finding the right company is what I was looking for. And Clive Systems, just from the get-go, turned out to be what we wanted. I had a friend of mine who is sort of in this industry, and he looked at it. He's familiar with the CRM, which is fantastic. And he saw your system and said it looked really good. We started in and started running the Facebook ads. That's what's amazing to me is how well they have tuned our ads with Facebook so that they get results. And he explained it a little bit, and it sounded very interesting. But the proof is in the pudding. And after about we've got 3 great calls here. We started the campaign up in about 3 weeks ago, and we've had 3 calls that we've had more calls than that. I'm sorry. We've had three jobs that are closing and several more that are positive and in the works. So,
Amazing.
nothing but great things to say about Clive and the services they performed, and the attention to detail and personal service has been incredible.
Wow. Thank you so much, Scott, for that. I really
You're
appreciate that
welcome.
comments.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I look forward
Thank you.
to continuing our relationship and
Me too,
making some
man.
more money.
We're excited for the future, man. And if you don't mind sharing as well, like in terms of the kind of the pipeline opportunity in terms of revenues, like how much is in the pipeline? I guess
Mm.
for those jobs that have closed, how much are those leads worth to you at the moment?
So the pipelines in gross revenue, the leads we have in the pipeline that are uh, going to be signing here soon. And then it's just a matter of getting some details finalized on their end. We have probably with those 3 alone, it's probably about $36,000, and we have more in the pipeline. I think how much was our total
I think yeah, it's
budget?
around well,
Like
including
50 some thousand?
yeah, including the other opportunities, I think it's a little bit more than that.
Yeah,
Um now
yeah.
with yeah, with Mark. But that's amazing to hear, man. And it's yeah, it's great that within just the first couple of weeks too, like you really kind of saw the return immediately.
Yeah.
Which
Yes,
is an amazing
that
wow.
was surprising because I figured it might take a little while, and it was a relatively short period of time before we started getting appointments, and the quality of the appointments, I need to address that, have been great because, the appointment setter takes great care and, relates well with the customers and, follows up really well with us.
That's awesome to hear. That's thank you so much, Scott, for those comments. But yeah, I guess my kind of last question for you is if there was another, let's say roofer watching this video on the other side and they might be a little bit hesitant about, investing into their marketing to help grow their business because, so many different reasons they've been burned. Maybe they they've tried other solutions before, but it didn't work. And they may be potentially looking at trying, Clive systems in our program. What would you have to say to them?
Well, again, there are as many lead generation companies out there as there are cars on the road, but I really can't uh, express strong enough that the results that we received are just incredible, and their willingness and ability to say, "Oh, this wasn't a good lead. We're not going to charge you for that one." As you know, I mean, lead services, very seldom will they give you credit on leads that will need to be credited. And the quality of the leads, though, on that we've received, compared to others, have just been phenomenal, and day and night difference. We haven't hardly had any that we needed to get credits for, but they obviously have stood behind what they stand for here at Clive.